Donald Trump is still furious over the fact that the Washington Post reported this past weekend that his aides, his staffers, even people like Kellyanne Conway believe that he's crossed a line with his attack on the 4 congresswomen who they're now calling the Squad. And on July 15th, last week, right in the middle of all his tweets, which he's now sent as of this recording, 45 tweets in the past week where he's mentioned these 4 congresswomen. I mean, he is absolutely obsessed with them. But yesterday, he tweeted out a rebuttal to the Washington Post saying, "You're absolutely wrong about my little July 15th press conference because I didn't have notes. I didn't have talking points. You're absolutely lying." Here's what he said. "The Amazon Washington Post front page story yesterday was total fake news. They said advisors wrote new talking points and handed him reams of opposition research on the 4 congresswomen. Now, really, does that sound like me? What advisors? There were no talking points, except for those stated by me, and reams of paper were never given to me. It is a made-up story meant to demean and belittle. The Post had no sources. The facts remain the same, that we had 4 radical left congresswomen who have said very bad things about Israel and our country." Yeah, that's a great rebuttal, except for the fact that the pictures say otherwise. The pictures very clearly show you holding talking points. In fact, some of the pictures are so crisp that you could actually see the words that they wrote for you to say. And we could see your little handwritten scribbles where you didn't know how to spell words that I think even elementary school kids know how to spell today. You're asking us once again, because it's not the first time you've asked us to deny what we see, to deny reality itself. We see these pictures. Here they are again, folks. These are the pictures of that July 15th press conference. Donald Trump is holding notes filled with talking points. He has underlined the best parts. He has written stuff out in the margins. And he said in this tweet that didn't happen. He said that's not true. It's fake news, he says. Donald Trump wants us to abandon reality. He wants us to all go live in his fantasy world where his approval rating, as his idiot son claimed, is 95%, where the economy is kicking ass and people aren't being hurt by his trade wars, where all the people who are locked in those cages on the border, every one of them would have been a murderer had they not been stopped. That is the fantasy land in which Donald Trump lives, and he is inviting us all to come in. Don't go in. That's the danger. That's what a cult leader does, folks. This is cult-like behavior, saying the world out here is awful. Come into my world, right? Everything's awesome in here. We've got like tables filled with Big Macs. It's cool. But we don't get to go into that world. We have to live out here in reality. We have to see the damage that his policies are doing. We have to see the hate that he has inspired throughout this country. We have to see the farmers going bankrupt. We have to see the businesses closing their doors. We have to see the children locked in cages. That's reality. But in Donald Trump's world, that's the fantasy, and everything he says is the only thing that's real. This is a form of psychosis. This is not leadership. It's a mental illness. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.